All right, who we got left here? Speaking of a guy, Chop Robinson.
I love this one. First of all, I still don't totally understand the Hassan Reddick trade. I understand wanting to be younger and not being stuck with players as they age and being stuck with dead duck contracts as guys get into their 30s. It has hurt them before with Alshon Jeffrey. It is hurting them now with James Bradbury. I understand that. I just don't think Hassan Reddick is the guy that we're like trading him before he gets old. We don't want to be stuck. We don't want to be paying him. We want to be playing ascending players like Bryce Huff. Josh Sweat is only 26. Reddick will be 30. But now, with the money you saved on Hassan Reddick, guess what you need? Edge rusher. So that's where Chop Robinson comes in. Mm-hmm. For me, I think how I believe him and how the team believes him are two different things. For me, if we get him, this is like the Carolina Reaper, hot. You're burnt, like you're sweating, take it, like you're sweating, eating it. That's to me where Chop Robinson would be. For the team, I think he's square in the middle. He's a habanero, like right in the middle of the Scoville scale. It's the wing you eat where you're like, all right, there's no turning back. This is really, really hot. I'm starting to sweat. I need the milk instead of the water to drink. I love his freakish athleticism. I love his get off. It actually kind of reminds me of Hassan Reddick, where it's this burst and he's by the tackle. I think that's so important in today's game, just for like disruption purposes, you know? And I just think he's probably there may be more polished defensive end edge rushers in the draft. I think he's the most freakishly athletic one. I don't know what they're putting in the water at the weight room for Penn State, but there is something going on. Steroid. Yeah. HGH is probably what is in the water. It's just not getting picked up on the drug test because the combine results coming for these kids out of Penn State are ridiculous. And Chop Robinson is another one. Just an absolute freak athlete. Ran a 4.4. We used to be like, wow, that wide receiver is so fast. He ran a 4.4. We got defensive ends doing that now. You know how crazy that is? His get-off speed is incredible. His athleticism is incredible. It has now become a position of need. So for me, like I said, this is the Carolina Reaper. This would be hot, hot, hot. It's the wing that you dump the sauce on at the end of hot ones where you're like, one more bite and I'm out of here and I'm going to die. For the team, though, I think this is a great square in the middle. This is, they care about defensive line and offensive line, so it would not be far-fetched at all. And I think they'd really like this prospect. I just don't know how they value him.
Yep. I love him too. I love his freakish athleticism. If he was there at 24, I'd be all over it. He'd be the replacement in waiting for DeMarcus Lawrence. Plays the run. He chases sacks, but I guess maybe not as much as Hassan Reddick, who got chased out of town for chasing sacks
as an edge rusher.
Yep. But yeah, I think he's that upper echelon spice for sure.
Yeah. He's the wing. I think for a lot of people, I'm higher on him than most, but I think for most people, he's the wing you eat where you're saying, oh, there's no turning back. It's too hot. It's too hot. I'm going to start sweating. I need milk.